Today, in this teacher's talk, I have thought of giving you a team presentation with my students. And this is about the most talked topic of these days, that is Corona. Though we are listening to many informations about Corona on many multimedias, on televisions, on radio, in newspapers, but still I personally feel that we are not yet fully aware about this deadly disease, because I have seen people having mask here in the throat and talking to the other person, not maintaining any social distancing, not keeping themselves in isolation when they are having fever or some kind of symptoms. So today, me and my team are here to give you all the information which is required by each one of us regarding Corona. So first of all, I want to introduce my team with you. These are my 12th class science students, biology students. First of all, Vishal will come to you and will give you about information about the structure of the coronavirus. Then will come the Dravita, and she will give you how this coronavirus is infecting our body and how it is entering our body. Then will come the Rakhi, and she will give you about the all about the symptoms of this disease. And then Divya will give you immunity of our body and how our immunity, strong immunity, can prevent us from this infection of coronavirus. And then Niharika will come and tell you about the diagnostic tests of this corona infection. If at all we are having this corona infection, there are two very popular tests which are going on. One is rapid test and one is RT-PCR test. She will give you information about both the tests. And last but not the least, Himanshi will come and give you the frequently asked questions about this coronavirus, which people have some misconceptions and myths about. So we want to clear all your doubts about this corona today. So let's start with our presentation.
Good morning, everyone. I am Vishal Barsra of Class 12 Science. I am here to inform you about the structure of coronavirus. So listen carefully. SARS-CoV-2. It belongs to the family of coronaviruses. This virus is spherical in shape and has crown-like structures, as you can see in this figure. These are crown-like structures on its surface. This SARS-CoV-2 can cause COVID-19, which is a contagious viral infection that affects primarily our throat and our lungs. Again, this is the structure of coronavirus. Inside this virus, genetic material is present, which carry all the information to make more copies of itself. As you can see, the blue layer, this blue layer is made up of protein, and this layer protects the genetic material. It is also called protein shell. These spikes are of protein, and the virus uses these spikes to travel and to get inside our living cells. As you can see, these are the spikes, the outgrowths of the virus. So this was all about the structure of coronavirus. Now my classmate Dravita will tell more about this virus.
The coronavirus' main way of spreading may be the droplet infections, when the people cough or touch someone who is ill and then your face. It enters from your nasal passage. The destination is intestine, spleen, or lungs. The lungs are lined with the epithelial cells. These are the border cells. Corona attach to the specific receptors of its victim membrane to inject its genetic material. The cells don't know what is happening and executes simple instructions given by the virus, that is copy and resemble. Increase in the drastic number and reaches the critical point and receives the final order of self-destruction by the virus. The cells release more particles ready to attack more cells. Number of infected cells grows exponentially, that in only 10 days billions of cells are infected. Corona has till now not caused much damage in our body, but now going to cause attack. The immune system can actually be pretty dangerous and needs a tight regulation. Immune cells which come to gets infected and confusion is created by the virus, as the cells do not have any eyes, hands or legs, so they communicate by tiny information proteins called cytokinase. Every immune response is controlled by them. Virus cause infected cells to overreact and cause immune system to send way more soldiers than it should, wasting the resources and causing damage. Those cells includes neutrophils, which is great in killing. They start killing the friends as much they kill the enemy. Next are the killer T cells. They order other cells to commit suicide as they themselves are so much confused. The more and more immune cells arrive, they kill the more healthy cells. It could be severe and cause irreversible damage even to the alveoli, and the person may get pneumonia. It is very hard to breathe, but in most cases the immune system kills the infected cells and intercept the viruses trying to infect the new ones and clean up the battlefield, and we are all safe. The symptoms may be
Remembering the symptoms of COVID-19 is not common for all individuals. It is used to vary from person to person based on various factors which include age, pre-existing medical conditions, lifestyle, immune system, and more. Most infected people, while developing mild and to moderate illness which recover without hospitalization. Most common symptoms are fever, dry cough, tiredness. Less common symptoms are pains, sore throat, diarrhea, headache, loss of taste or smell. Serious symptoms are difficulty in breathing or breath, chest pain, loss of speech or movement. Symptoms can range from mild to severe illness and appear 2 to 14 days after you are exposed to the virus that caused COVID-19. Based on a recent research, the CDC claims that the people infected by COVID-19 experience symptoms within 4 to 5 days from the exposure. Around 80 to 99% of people with COVID-19 experience fever. 59 to 82% people had a symptom of coughing. 44 to 70% of people had a symptom of fatigue, which is a state of mentally and physically dehydrated. 40 to 84% people had a symptom of anorexia, which is loss of appetite for food. 31 to 40% of people had a symptom of shortness of breath. 28 to 33% of people had a symptom of sputum production, which is a mixture of mucus and saliva coughed up from the respiratory tract. 11 to 35% of people had symptoms of pain in their muscles. One study found that as many as 13% of RT-PCR confirmed cases of SARS-CoV-19 infection in children were asymptomatic, means they have not any symptoms during the detection of COVID-19. According to WHO, the patient with mild illness recovers within 2 weeks. However, the recovery of critical stages up to 6 weeks. Thank you.
Do you know what immunity really is? Let me tell you. Immunity is the capability of multicellular organisms to resist harmful microorganisms, and for this a system is there in our human body which is known as the immune system that protects our body from diseases and other potentially damaging foreign bodies. When functioning properly, the immune system identifies and attacks a variety of threats, including viruses, bacteria, and parasites, while distinguishing them from the body's own healthy tissue. Now, let us discuss about the sign that we have weakened immune system. First, you are constantly sick. Second, poor quality drinking water. Third, you are constantly stressed out. Fourth, you crave sugar. Fifth, dry nasal passages. Sixth, carrying around extra pounds. Seventh, you have zero energy. And the last one is you are dehydrated. Now, let us discuss how to strengthen your immune system. First, don't smoke. Second, exercise, eat a diet high in fruit and vegetables. Third, exercise regularly. Fourth, fifth, get adequate sleep. And the last one is take steps to avoid infection, such as washing your hands frequently and cooking meals thoroughly. Now, let us talk about what does immunity against COVID-19 really means. When our body encounters foreign microorganisms, it activates the immune system, which provides non-specific defenses against any invading pathogen. This is usually in the form of neutrophils, macrophages, and mast cells. After the step of preliminary elimination, the body mobilizes the adaptive immune system, which consists of components that can initiate an immune response that it will be able to recollect in future if the same pathogen invades the body again. That is achieved with the help of antibodies, which are known as immunoglobulins. Now, how long these antibodies last in our bodies is what determines the period of immunity towards a particular pathogen. For example, in the case of varicella zoster virus, the corresponding antibiotics last in our system for nearly a lifetime. So once you get chickenpox, you are not likely to get it again. However, in the case of common cold, coronavirus, or the norovirus, the antibodies don't last in our system for long enough to guarantee the life. Now, what is herd immunity? It is the situation in which a major percentage of a people given in a population are immune against an infectious pathogen. This status can in turn lower the chances of infection among these peoples who are still susceptible to an infection but don't yet have immunity. Now, if the presence of antibodies represents the status of being immune, herd immunity might only last a year. So, we will need to be receiving vaccine shots in every year to replenish our immune system's memory of fighting this infection. Thank you.
RT-PCR, reverse transcriptase polymerase chain reaction. Let's see how does real-time RT-PCR work with the coronavirus. It's collected from the path of the body where the coronavirus gathers, such as the person's nose or throat. The sample is treated with several chemical solutions which remove substances such as proteins and fats, and extracts only the RNA present in the sample. This extracted RNA is a mixture of a person's own genetic material, and if the coronavirus is present, the RNA is reverse transcribed to DNA using a specific enzyme, and from here onward, the process is similar to that of PCR. So our goal here becomes that the minute quantity of genetic material that we extracted from the cell should be amplified, which can be done by making several identical copies of the same by using the techniques known as RT-PCR. So first step of this process is to add specific short fragments of DNA to the sample. These fragments attach themselves to unique targeted sections of the viral DNA if the viral DNA is present in the sample. Additionally, the specific DNA fragments also contain marker labels, which are then used to detect the virus. The mixture is placed in the RT-PCR machine. The machine cycles through temperature that heat and cool the mixture to trigger specific chemical reactions that create new identical copies of the targeted sections and of the viral DNA. The standard real-time PCR are usually go through 35 cycles, which means at the end of the process, around 35 billions of new copies of the sections of viral DNA are created from each of the strand of the virus present in the sample. As new copies of viral DNA section have made, the marker label release a fluorescent dye. Now the benefits of RT-PCR. It is highly sensitive. Second, highly specific. Third, it diagnoses the result at a time of 3 to 4 hours. It is faster than the other isolation laboratory processes. It has a lower potential for contamination. We are going to learn about the rapid test during the coronavirus. For this process, first we have to massage finger to increase blood flow and then sterilize finger with alcohol and then swab it. Finger, disinfect finger with alcohol swab. Pipette blood into narrow region of the nozzle. Then place the blood immediately into the tube. Tip it up and down 3 to 5 times to mix it easily. Add 2 to 3 drops of diluted blood and then adhere adhesive bandage. Now we can see that the shaded portion of that tube is shown as COVID-19 positive, whether the other one is shown as COVID-19 negative. So we can diagnose.
Let's talk about few questions related to COVID-19. So here we go. Is it required to clean vegetable and fruits with Dettol? No, we should not wash vegetables and fruit with Dettol. It contains rsayan which is harmful for us. We should wash them with boiled water in which salt is dissolved. COVID-19 can't spread through vegetables because it is respiratory disease, but it can spread through plastic bags and many other reasons, so we should sanitize them. Moving to our next question. Can hydroxychloroquine be taken in advance? Before saying we need to focus on these points. It works as an immunomodulator. Its success rate is 40% only. This medicine is fatal for the people who have problems. A news also published that a person after taking this medicine died, so we should only take it if our doctor suggests it. Drink also contains COVID-19 spread through exchanging of material. Yes, it was found that COVID-19 spread through exchanging of material. Aerosol, mean in air, 3 hours. Copper in 4 hours. Cardboard in 24 hours. Plastic up to 3 days. Sustainable steel in 3 days. Does anxiety means COVID-19? No, anxiety does not mean COVID-19.
So thank you all for giving us a patient hearing, and I hope that you are now more empowered regarding information of corona. Thank you so much.